Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good morning, good morning, and grand rising. It's your girl, Frugal Mama, and it's time to work out with me. Don't work. Work out with me, work out with me, work out with me. Hey, work out with me, work out with me, work out with me. Hey, let's go. Let's get it. It's time for the workout, baby. Happy Thursday, y'all. We almost out of September. Wow. Time flies. That's why it's important to have consistency, discipline, because that equals results. Yes, that's our affirmation for today. Consistency plus discipline equals results. Okay? So, before we get started, remember always check with a doctor, medical professional before starting any diet exercise routine. I'm not a doctor, medical professional. I'm just a girl on YouTube having some fun. So, if that's what you came to do, you are in the right place. Welcome in. Oh, that's gonna be good. Okay. Um, with that being said, that means that you are held accountable, responsible for your thoughts, your actions, and the repercussions thereof. So let's make good choices. Oh, look at that, y'all. My homegirl just posted that. Let me see if we can get that. Avocado blueberry pear smoothie. Mmm. Don't that look good? And I got that. I got all. Well, I may not have no pear. Let me take a screenshot of that. Cool. Anyway, today is our 10-minute floor workout. Um, I think next year I'm gonna do it on Thursday instead of doing the floor workout. We're gonna do chair workout. Yeah, but I like the floor workout because you can do that laying down in your bed or on the floor, on the ground, wherever's clever. But we always got to keep it funky. Okay, keep switching it up. With that being said, please check out today's poll on my community tab. Go check it out, and then come on right back. Let me see. What is that? Oh, it usually just pop up. Oh, I'm getting further down in the algorithm. Oh, time outlets has changed. Oh, okay. I don't want that. I want to go here. So check out my community tab. Today's poll is: would you rather eat shrimp, or turkey bacon? Uh, a lot of people saying turkey bacon. No opinion. I very much dislike shrimp. Oh wow. Okay, that was a good poll question there. Okay, so we did our affirmation, and we my my short about prioritizing yourself posted as well. So you want to check that out. Regular bacon, please. I know. Oh man, I have finally got the right timing to make the turkey bacon. And I was like, what is this bacon made of? How do they making this bacon? Now I know for regular bacon, they just gonna, you know, slice and dice. Probably. It seems like it based on the fact that it still has fat. But how are they making that turkey bacon and what's making it stick together? I don't know about no turkey bacon. Okay, I just don't know. It just seems like fake meat to me. But to each their own. I did try it. It just wasn't for me. All right, I did my list. But let's go ahead and warm up. Please chime in and let us know your opinion. All right. So let me say good morning to everyone, and then we'll get started. Let me go back to my other profile. There we go. Yeah, I was looking at my analytics yesterday for the last 365 days, and it'll tell you you have your watch time. Your watch time is it said, I forgot what it said, but it is significantly lower than this time last year, in that time frame last year. And I said, that's about right. I haven't been posting any videos and all that. My views on my live streams are, they kind of vary, but it's all to the good. What we have to remember is we demonstrate the behavior that we want emulate it. So what I'm doing is setting the foundation for my children. They see me get up, showing up for myself, and my son got out of tutoring yesterday and we did laps in the backyard, y'all. He wanted to do. I didn't say do laps. He wanted to, because he knows that that's what he does at practice. So if he put a little bit forth, I mean, a little more effort on his own time, that's going to make him even better. Now he's curious about food. What? Okay. Well, what about this? What about this? He still want them candies and cookies. Okay. But he's talking about, well, what about this? What is this made of? What about? And I asked him, I said, do you know what ham is made of? It's becoming a whole learning process. Do you? I mean, you know what animal gives us ham? Do you know what animals gives us turkey? Do you know what animal gives us uh, beef? He didn't even know what animal gave us beef. I said, oh Lord, I'm failing as a parent. Thank you for the super. If you haven't already, check out our member of the month, Deanna Stroke Talk and DIY. And yeah, so it turned into a bonding in a
Thank you for the super donation. Duckets, 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 duckets. Thank you for the super.
yes, sees a positive thing. Yes, where you go? Yeah, I love that. Okay, thank you. All right, here we go, y'all. Let's see here. Let me see who we have in the chat so I can say good morning to you. Okay. Good morning to the members in the building. Hashtag B.O.M. The voice it matters. Good morning. Good morning to always Tam Tam. Good morning. Good morning, boss lady Denise. Good morning, Celestial, aka Sue. Good morning, Hilda DC. Hey, good morning, Jess Kaplan. Good morning, everybody. Okay. Good morning to Associate Minister in Reserve Deacon Mr. Terry Jones, one of the best moderators in the business. Keep the chat flowing. All right. Good morning, Miss Carmela. I hope all is well. I know you were speaking about a job. Prayers on being the right fit at the right time. Good morning, Cheryl with the glitter world. Hey, Cheryl. Good morning, Justin. Good morning, Kenneth. Good morning, Rocking with the Truth. Good morning, Tamika Davis. Good morning, everybody. All right, y'all. Let's get it going. Let's get it going and flowing, y'all. Um, we do 1 minute arm circles, 1 minute high knees, and 1 minute side bends. That's our warm up, and then we gonna get started. Shout out to everybody live and full effect in the chat. Shout out to those watching in the background, and shout out to those watching on the replay. If you haven't already, smash that thumbs up button for your girl, Frugal Mama, and we gonna make it do what it do. We not holding back. We not holding back. Y'all know what's so funny? I said consistency plus discipline equals result. But if you are consistently inconsistent, that will give you different results. What we're talking about is being consistent on making strides to achieve our goals, our dreams, and our aspirations. Yes. Okay. So let's think. Good morning, Mommy. Good morning, Miss T with the T, Miss T with the T up in the building. Man, that short cracked me up. Ooh, if that didn't make somebody go back and watch that live. The morning crew be off the chain. You gonna get some smiles, some laughs, some the whole 9 yards. It was the thumbnail for me. Says, hey, thank you. I had to remind myself because you get stuck sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And you don't realize how far you come. That's why I say anybody who is on any journey, it may be your maybe your skin, your hair, your nails. Take pictures. It don't have to be weight loss. It don't have to be muscle toning, strengthening, whatever that I'm into. But you say, you know what? I've been thinking about being doing my own catering service. Take pictures of where you started from. So when you do grow, develop, expand, you have that to look back on. And that's like I have that one picture that I started back in 2020, May 2020. That's where that picture from. But I don't have that many other pictures before that because, and then the ones I was looking at, they not full body, you get a face. You know what I'm saying? And so then I'm like, man, I wish I would have taken more pictures. But when you're in a position where, good morning, Mike's Chaotic Garden. Um, you in that position where you not really comfortable. Like I was like, shoot, couldn't even recognize myself. I didn't even look like myself. I looked like a completely different person to me. And I was like, heck nah. You gotta try to get the right angle and all this kind of different stuff. Side bends 1 minute. Uh, and that affected, it affects your self-esteem. It affects your confidence. So, but then I said, hey, I'm still the same person on the inside. I'm just not reflecting what I feel on the inside, you know? So that's where change comes. Then as you go through that metamorphosis, guess what happens? All kinds of changes happen in your life. Not just physical changes, but mental. That's why I say this channel is about mind, body, soul, wellness. You know what I'm saying? You start taking a look at your finances different. I spend a lot of money on eating out. I spend a lot of money on eating out. Now what am I doing with that? I'm investing it. Yeah, I'm not even putting in savings. But forget that. I'm 47, baby. I'm 47. I'm going to invest, 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 invest. Um, at this point, I ain't gonna say what do I have to lose because you got a lot to lose. But I look at what can I gain. You know what I'm saying? It's all about that mental. Let's get on the ground. Get it on the floor. Get it on the floor. Is that Corinne? Hey, Corinne, how you doing? Long time no see. It's good to see you. All right, let's see here. Let me see. I saw somebody else come in too. Good morning, Bayou. Good morning. Somebody, what they say? Well, it's another way people say Bayou, and I guess she clarified the way you say it. Let's go. First up, y'all getting sick. First it was LJ, DJ, and Tasha getting sick, and now me. I said, oh man, here we go. Everybody talking about it's allergies. Well, it ain't gonna pass from person to person if it's allergies, okay? All right. Donkey kicks, glute bridges 6 inches. Let's go. But yeah, consistency plus discipline equals results. You're not gonna have that consistency if you're not disciplined. But we want to make sure our goals are set. It's like, oh man, I said we had this greenhouse put together, y'all. And I say something ain't right. Because he said, you don't have enough of these type of poles in there. I said, something ain't right. They not typically you're gonna get everything in that box that you need. So I said, if it ain't enough, then something didn't get put together right. But I didn't say nothing. I just made a way to get the parts that he needs. That's all I'm saying. And when he put the plastic over the support beams, guess what? It was too short. He say, oh, it's supposed to be short because you don't want this to be like a sauna. I said, typically you're gonna be active in your greenhouse when it's what? When it's cold outside. It ain't gonna be no doggone sauna in there. This thing's supposed to go all the way to the floor. And it has some ties. Let's go ahead and do our glute bridges. Grab a weight. And um and then there's some ties that you tie to the poles. And the tie was too high. So the pose that he needed to use elsewhere, he put in the wrong place. So if you don't put all the pieces together properly, you it's not gonna fit like design. So if you don't have the mind, the body, and the soul, you're not working on strengthening all of those at the same time, it's gonna be wacky, quacky. You know what I'm saying? And you have to adjust that mindset depending on where you are in your journey, whatever that may be. You know what I mean? Just like this YouTube thing. It said my subscribers. This guy said he wanted to get 40 subscribers. I'll listen to him on a Friday in the one weekend. I ain't got 40. I barely got 40 subscribers in 1 year. Okay. oh, and they say, oh, change how you doing your content. I will eventually. But what I'm doing right now is for me and for whoever it needs to reach. You know what I'm saying? Good morning, life beings lesson. Then I start creating content that I don't like, and then I don't want to even do the stuff. You know what I mean? You gotta have balance. Good morning, Mr. Gilmore. Good morning, Kenneth. How are you? How are you doing? All right, now 6 inches, yes. And then what we're gonna do? We normally don't do this one. We're gonna do 6 inches and then flutter kicks. So that's what we're gonna do. Good morning, lashes. 6 inches. So, with that being said, go back to consistency plus discipline equal results. Now, people can be consistent at doing nothing, sitting down, watching the day go along, watching other people be productive. That could be consistent. That could show their consistency. But does it demonstrate that you demonstrating discipline? Hmm, something to think about, right? Woo. Um, so when I say consistency plus discipline equal results, that's for the goal-minded individual. You want to save money? You gotta do the things that. Okay, now we're doing the flutter kicks. It's not on the regular scheduled programming, but we're gonna do it anyway. You wanna save money? Hey, start where you are. But I think a lot of times we save money and then we we deny ourselves so much, and then guess what happens? You splurge. You splurge just like with food. You say, I'm not eating this, I'm not eating that, I'm not eating this and that and the third. And then you get presented with something and you lose your dang mind because you have deprived yourself of pleasures. I had a cousin. My cousin was the same age as my daddy. They was about to say that. He said, "What's life without pleasures?" And I always remember that. You have to have that balance. You know what I mean? But at the same time, we have to understand when we have a plan or when we have a goal, you gotta have a plan on how to get the goal. It's like what I was saying about the what's name. We laid it all out. I said next time I'm just gonna put together myself, and I put together my little greenhouse myself, and everything fit together. Guess what? No extra space for air, so you don't. What do you tell me? So you don't have a sauna in there. I said, that's what this pull up door for. If you hide, you can open the door. It is a door. I said, but that's all right. I just put stuff around it and we're gonna work with that little thing because he glued the pieces together. So it ain't no taking apart. That thing ain't never coming apart. Okay. Next up, y'all. I'm just talking. Um da, 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 okay, plank, sit-ups, and then whatever's next. Plank. 1 minute plank. We're gonna make it work. Since the wall is too short, I just put stuff I just put stuff around it to create a little barrier, and we're gonna go with it. Is that ALS? Oh, what's that? Is that the gambler? Whew, Lord have mercy, y'all. It is hot out here, but I feel good. I'm here on the floor trying to follow along. All right, get it in. Yes, that's what it is, Mr. Terry. Yes. Whew. Definitely a positive mindset and consistency. Definitely. The consistency, and you know what? And you gotta have it probably should have been consistency in determination. Hey, I can create more. I can create more, y'all. Because what did I say next? Oh, sit-ups. Whew. All right. I I like to have my weight because that way I'm maxing on my intensity. Okay. And it helps me keep the proper form without putting strain on my neck and everything. Okay. But you can do any sit up. If your legs move, that means you are not solely using your core. Okay. I remember back in the day, hold my legs. Now, partner, if you're using the core, you don't need to put your foot under nothing. You don't need nobody holding your legs. So I go nice and slow. You rather go nice and slow and be right and be or be fast and wrong. But you could be fast and right too. But that's not typical. I heard a guy say, you can do the same thing fast versus take your time and get the same results. I said they show right. If you have planning and preparation, will and determination. Oh yes. But until you get to that place, what is the safe? What do they say? What is the best way to get there? You know how you set your navigation? Hey, I want the fastest route, or I want to avoid traffic. If you want to avoid stumbling blocks, eliminate those things that have made you stumble before or have you seen make other people stumble before and learn from their experiences. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, deprivation typically never works long term. You may get some short term results, but I have been on this journey for 3 years and have consistently maintained weight loss, weight loss, and have muscle development, strength, a mental shift. Baby, let me tell you something. Hey, Sean, was that Shawnee? Hey, let me see. Did I miss somebody? Yeah, that was. Hey, Shawnee, welcome in. Shawnee is so funny. She about that life. I love it. I'm glad I got to actually see her like interact on the live. I saw the first live, but it got cut out. Okay, next up we're going to do. Um, ooh, let's do the Superman and then the reverse crunch, and then we're gonna be right at time to stop. Superman. I'm skipping that heel tap because I don't want to do it. All right, here we go. Superman. Whoo! I mean, it's not Superman, Superwoman. I'm not your superwoman. And if you have time, you can do this whole set again. 2 or 3 times if you want to. Y'all, when I first did this Superwoman for that video, y'all, I did not have this uh range. I could barely get up. Now I want to get to the point where I can move them dumbbells out like this or up like this. Yeah. I know I got to start off with a lighter weight. Yeah, I'm going to get there. Mm. Ah, sore. Ooh, that song used to be bring boy, and we were young back then talking about I'm not your superwoman. Like we had been through something. I was still probably in high school, but used to jam that song. Woo. Mm, mm. Oh, all right. Heel tap and then the reverse crunch. Woo woo. Not heel tap. We're doing the reverse crunch. Skipping that heel tap. And if you do the heel tap, you do not have to like elevate your neck as much. Remember, you just feel like you have a tennis ball in here, and that's enough that you need to do, and that will take the pressure off your neck. But if you raise too high, you may start to feel that pressure on your neck. All right, anyway, let's reverse crunch 1 minute. But I do love that heel tap because you want to work on those obliques. That's a good one to do. All right, reverse crunch. That's gonna work on that the lower ab where you got the little fupa. Yeah. Ah, mm. Yeah, I heard somebody say, well, only fat people can call other fat people fat. I said, first of all, why is it so much that we have to identify people as anything? You know what I'm saying? Because we have this scale of what people are supposed to be at this height, that height, and the third height. And I think that comes from a little bit of jealousy. A little bit of jealousy. Because otherwise, why do you care? Why do you care? If it's not a health issue, why do you care? Why do we care? Everybody don't have to be the same. Everybody don't have to be the same. Mm. All right, while we stretch it out. Ooh, I just want to remind y'all of today's affirmation for today, which is consistency plus discipline equals results. I remember saying, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and never would be consistent at any of it. And then, you know what was the pivotal moment? Just deciding to do. That's how I tell people. They say, "Hey, I'm going to start working out." You ain't ready. You probably ain't ready because when you ready, you just gonna do it. You just gonna do it one day. I'm just gonna go up to the gym. I'm gonna do the paperwork, do whatever, and I'm starting. You know, I'm gonna eat differently. I'm a. You know what? I'm gonna end up doing nothing. Because you ain't ready. You see somebody, you may see somebody else or somebody done told you that that's what you need to do. But guess what? When it's time for you to do what you have set forth in your mind, in your heart, and in your soul, you're going to do it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna be no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You're gonna get up and you're gonna start doing it. Otherwise, you know what you're gonna do? Continue to go through that little rabbit hole, doing this thing, doing that thing. Good morning, J3. Good morning, the OK Lounge with Gwen Michelle, honey. Um, yeah, we about to get up out of here. I appreciate each and every one of you all for being here. Oh, that feels so good. My God. Mm-mm-mm. Ooh, they get that good stretch in. If you work out, if you walk, if you do anything, please warm up and do you a cool down. You be like, well, I just walked. I don't need to do no cool down. Your muscles need to stretch, and they're going to thank you for that. They're going to thank you for saying, hey, we've worked out now. Now, oh, we stretching? This is what your body's saying. Oh, we stretching? Oh, I can resume Healing. I can heal now because your muscle tear when you work out, and that's a natural part of things. Tumor chat. What up? What it do, Kevin? How are you? And that's a natural part of exercise and activity. So when you stretch, it signals the body, hey, we done. You can heal. Okay. So don't 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 skip out on all of the process. You know, you're like, oh, I ain't got time. Just do a little something, a minute, or two. Just do what you can. Anyway, let me close out this poll and thank those who shared out the live stream. Um, it's so funny because so many things go into other processes, and you think, oh, that part don't make a difference, and and it's a pivotal step. Okay. Good morning, hashtag. Thank you for sharing, hashtag V.O.M. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you, Boss Lady Denise, for sharing out the stream. And Justin, thank you so much for sharing out the stream. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Have an absolutely magnificent day. Oh, Lashes had a garden tour. It take a minute for this to focus on in there. Look at them vegetables. Shout out to all the gardeners that's in the chat. Okay, y'all have motivated me and inspired me. All I had in my garden initially was mint, a pineapple tree, a plant, whatever it's gonna be, um, and tomatoes. Now I have so much. So shout out to all of y'all for motivating, inspiring. So keep doing what you're doing, sharing what you share, explaining to us new people in the community what we can do to better our health with our foods. Good morning, Anne Marie. Thank you for being here. And so, yes, sometimes you may feel like people ain't watching, your views ain't what they were, but that person that does catch it and it inspires and motivates their lives, that's what matters. Don't worry about the views that ain't there. Worry about them ones that are there, that are watching, because you matter to us. Okay? So peace out, pimping. See you in the next one.